So this is the entrance you pay to go see George Washington's house and the slave quarters and everything else, or just to see the outside of George Washington's house. It costs like $50. It is too expensive. I think the cheapest for a kid is like $50. But adults be like $80. Uncalled for, I know, right? That's his house right there. We came during Christmas time, so I uploaded this video late. So this is the exact replica of George Washington's house, as if you were looking in the inside of it. He has more than one dining room. And over here, I believe on the bottom floor, he has a workroom. And on the top floor, there is a bedroom. And if you continue watching my video, you will get to the George Washington's house. You will see these green chairs on the front porch. You will see the outside of George Washington's house, but not the inside of George Washington's house. And this house is so massive. 20 chairs. What is he doing with 20 chairs? And it's just him and his little family. So it is right there. You can see George Washington House. It is so massive. A very massive house, bigger than my house. And my friends think I'm rich, and I'm not rich. So we had to walk along this very long pathway just to get to George Washington's house. But first, we will go to the slave quarters where George Washington kept his slaves in and had them doing all of the work. So to your left and right, there's a garden, and there is crops where the slaves, they worked in. They planted turnip greens, string beans, all of that stuff. Now we are about to go to the back of this slave quarters. So we had to walk down this pathway to get behind it. And we are behind the back of the slave quarters. To your right, they made it as a gift shop, but they have other rooms where they are showing what the slaves worked on. Like, they made food, they have the pots right there, they made clothes, bunk bed, they have a bunk bed where they slept on, and they just did everything. So, as you can tell, they made shoes. They made shoes for people and for their people. There's this little brush looking thing, don't know what it was, but I think that's what they used to clean off the shoes. Now, I am unsure if all this stuff is real, like the brown shoes and stuff, but it looks pretty real to me. Here's the next room. They have some wood, I think they used it to burn fire. We are going into the next room where they made clothes, and my mom thinks it's weave, and maybe it is weave. I don't know. I don't think weave was there back then, but it's where they made hair. It's where they made hair and clothes and all that good stuff. Next, we are going to George Washington's house. It is so massive. Look at that big house. He just has everything. He has all the slaves working for him. He had them do everything. The slaves, they made his house for him. They just did all the work. We are walking onto his front porch where he has like 20 chairs out there. I have no idea who's going to be sitting in those 20 chairs. And right here is his backyard. And in his backyard, he has a beautiful ocean. My bad, guys. I mean a beautiful river. And this river is called the Atomic River. I'm pretty sure y'all heard of it in y'all's history books. I have no idea what the Atomic River was till I came here. But you know, we don't really pay attention of what we learned in high school.
Anybody swim though. You know what I mean? Back away. I think most of them.
So now we're going up this hill, and man, I was so tired. Whew. Up this hill, and we are going to this next place, the Haha Walls. Unsure what that was, but I didn't read it because it's too long to read. And now we are in his other garden that the slaves did for him. We are in his huge garden. Forgot in what area where that is. It's by his house, that's all I know. But it is so massive. It's called the Colonial Revival Garden, and it is so beautiful. Please watch the next part. Bye. Gracias para watching my YouTube channel, guys. Please like and subscribe and follow my Instagram.